Trina.
Hi, Angie.
Hey, Trina's in the building.
Yes.
You sound so good on this album.
Thank you. Thank
She
you.
just sent it to me, so I got a little advanced script.
Okay,
I
so
got
you got
an
some look.
advanced little listen. You talking real greasy.
Greasy.
I don't know why that. Oh, it's so funny because that shouldn't surprise me.
It's just one of them things, you grow, but you still got to keep the talk. It's all about the talk because that's like the development, and that's how people know you. You got to always have that talk and make sure people respect and understand like your motives and what you got going on.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Khaled for that.
Shit ain't always sweet.
No, it's not. And people think that it is, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not. Yeah.
But you know what it is? And I've said this to you before. In person, you're like the sweetest
I know,
thing.
Angie.
But then you turn into this little greasy talk. But is it both?
That's my alter ego, but it is me. It's like, you know what? Because I'm from like a strong family. I'm from the streets. I'm from Miami. Everybody in Miami got the talk. Khaled got the talk. Ross got the talk. Trick. Everybody talks like.
Khaled opens up the album with a little bit of talk.
He talks crazy on the album. That's my brother. I love Khaled. He always been supporting me since my whole career.
Yeah,
so
people might not really remember or understand completely. I'm sure most people in Miami do. But just to see Khaled where he is now is probably not surprising to somebody like you.
Not to me,
right?
because I've been knowing Khaled my whole career. He's always been grinding from his whole DJ days way back. And he always, I feel like right now he deserves to be where he's at because he put in so much work. He never stops grinding. He never stops promoting. He don't even need a promotion team or marketing because he's going to promote himself.
But he's always been like that.
Always been like that before. Yeah. Now people think he's doing it now because he got his album. No, Khaled promotes everything. He's on the radio. He promoted that. He promotes anything that he touches. You're going to hear his voice. That's why they call him the voice. His voice is always going to be heard.
Yeah, it's so true. So wait, who put you two together originally?
Me and Khaled?
Yeah. Sorry, my kid.
That's okay.
That's my boy. I'll call him back. It's all right.
Actually, it was just I met Khaled like when I first came out, when I first did the record with Trick, and of course going to the radio station, just always going by showing love, and from day one, like we just like clicked.
Yeah, he's good people.
He is.
And y'all got a little vibe in Miami, right?
Yeah,
like
it's a good vibe.
You guys kind of like
it's a circle of people that know each other, like the real main little clique of people, like the Ross, the Khaled, the Pit Bulls, the Cool and Dre, the Tricks. Everybody, it's like a family.
Yeah. No, I get that. You got Nicki on the album.
I got Nicki on the album.
And you're both talking crazy.
Reckless, right? This song was actually Nicki's idea. She was in Miami recording her album before, the Queen album, before it came out. And
this is before Nicki had a man, right?
Yeah. This is before the boyfriend now.
Yeah.
Congratulations to that. This is before that. This is like in Miami. She's working on her album, and she I just hit up. I'm like, yo, I'm doing my album. I need you to get on the album. And then I came. She said, come by the studio. So I go to the studio, and then she started playing a bunch of records. And this record, she's like, don't you think we should do an old school vibe? And it kind of came. I was like, whoa. And then once I did, I got it. We kind of went back and forth doing it because I was like traveling, so I was able to be there that day with her. I left out of town the next day. I came back to Miami, recorded my part. I sent it to her. She sent her part. Because we was going back and forth kind of with the record. And
But it was her idea.
It was her idea to do the record. To do this record. She the one this particular record she gave me. So that's how we got this record.
Nicki gets a lot of flack, and people always say this to her, that she's not supportive of other women. But clearly that is not your experience with Nicki.
Not with me. I don't know. And of course I hear that a lot. But I just feel like, I feel like if she feels like you're true to her, she feels like, somebody that, that's been cool with her, she's the same way. I never had an issue with her like that. So I don't really kind of like, I mute the noise out with people because I can't really say why a person is not cool with somebody else.
Right.
I don't know, people's history and what happens or whatever. But we crossed paths from the beginning and we never had an issue. So,
and y'all been cool for a while.
I've been
too,
cool with her since
right?
she came out into the game.
Nice to see that.
Yeah.
And so Trina, on this song.
Yep. That's where it gets started at.
That's where it gets started. On this song, I'm going to say it in the name of the order. I believe the order French Montana, Tory Lanez, Harden, and Mr. Martin all got curbed.
That's how the song kicks off, and they know what it is. Everybody heard the stories. They know the situation. You saw it in passing, whether you heard whatever the drama have been. And this record, it was just fun. You know what I just like? We're going to start this record off. It got to be powerful.
Yes.
And when I just heard, first of all, when I heard the Juvenile, the whole sample, I was like, oh my God, this is like, everybody loves this record. Right. And so it was like, okay, how am I going to kick this record off? Let me just be in my truth. Let me just be honest. Let me just be like, talk the talk, and let me just start it. And when I sent it to her, she went nuts.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
I was surprised because even though people know your business, you don't necessarily always give all the details.
Because I never be trying to like make somebody look crazy. If something ain't work out, people talk or whatever, I just be like, it's over, it's done. I don't even want to keep reliving that situation.
Yeah.
So I just kind of keep it moving. Yeah.
But you talked a little talk.
I talked it on this record. I just came out from the beginning and had to say what I had to say. It was just as my feeling. It's how I felt. Like, no disrespect to y'all, but hey, I curved you. Like, it's done. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know?
Yeah, Trina. Yeah. So do you have to ever, when you do something like that, not even just this, but like when you say somebody's name on a song, do you usually hear from them, or is there an awkwardness, or do you let them know? No.
It is what it is. I mean, it's a song.
Yeah.
If you feel away, you know how to find me. And I it's no disrespect, but hey, I curved you. It's done. Like, this is,
Yeah. What is your definition of curve, though?
Curve mean, to me,
because everybody might have a slightly different.
Curve mean dodging a bullet. Like, when you know you got in a situation, you thought you was gonna be stuck in it, and and that ain't work out, and they thought you was gonna be on the bottom hand. No, that's when you curve. You swerved on the situation, and now you look back. When I look at the situation, I look at them. I'm like, no, you know what I mean?
Dodge the bullet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you at with love now, Trina?
I'm happy. I have a I'm in a relationship since 3 years.
How long?
3.
Wow.
Yeah, February made 3 years this year.
Is he in the business? No, kinda.
He does creative directing. He does a lot of different stuff. Helps me out a lot.
People know him? Is this a public relationship that I didn't know about?
It's not public. I mean, people starting to know because I start talking about it a little more. But I'm not really into broadcasting the whole relationship thing.
Yeah, but you're happy? Is this like
I'm happy. I'm super happy. I'm super, like, I mean, this relationship has motivated me. It just gave me a lot of balance and, just a lot of stuff that was missing, because in a relationship, I'm always trying to figure out, not so much if it don't work, what happened, because obviously we know, but I'm just trying to figure out, okay, if what's going to be new, what's going to be next, what am I looking for, what's the substance, like, what's going to be different, like, I don't want to start over again. I don't want to keep on. How do we make it grow? How do you make it last? How do you fight all the obstacles? How do you win in a situation? So I just took it slow, and
3 years is a good amount of time.
Growing,
that's good for you, baby.
Yes,
I'm so happy you're happy.
Yes.
I remember you said this one time. I don't remember when it was that you didn't want to be a baby mama.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't say that like in no way to girls that are baby mamas. I just say it to me personally because I didn't grow up with a father. So for me, I look at all of my friends when I was growing up, like most of my friends started having kids in like high school. One of my best friends dropped out of high school to have a kid.
Right.
Of course, we're like 14 or whatever. I don't understand why are you doing that. Yeah. But once you grow and you get older, I mean, I still wish you wouldn't have done that. I mean, but it happened. Yeah. But for me, these are people that have your mom, your dad, whether they together, falling out, that's active in your life. I had my 2 stepfathers, which I'm super grateful for, which I was super grateful for in my whole entire life. But when it came to just being a young girl and growing up and all my friends got a dad, and I'm wondering like, well, what went so wrong? Why he was never there? My mom was 17, going on 18 when she was pregnant with me, just graduating high school, catching a bus from high school. Almost fell off the bus. I almost didn't make it here, but I am. And I feel like as this man never showed up, you never came around, you had many a times, you had all this time, whether if I was little, I started to think when you're young, you don't know what the parents was going through. You don't know if your mom was salty. You don't know if he was getting on her nerves. Right. But when you get grown, I'm in reach that you can find me. It's no excuse. It's not. I don't want to deal with your mama. I don't have to. I'm 18. I'm 19. I'm 20. I'm 21. You can find me, and you never did. So when I grew up, I'm like everybody I know had a baby, and they was all in love. I'm so in love. My man. A year later, after the baby's born, y'all break up. So now you on to the next man and the next baby daddy. And then I'm like, but do you want like a family? Do you want to not raise this kid up single? Do you want like somebody to be there?
I feel
Do you want like this?
I don't think that's anybody ever wants that. I think everybody wants that.
You think?
I don't think anybody wants to not.
Some of my friends, I don't care if he's not there. I just want my baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No. So I grew up like, then I watch you. Yeah, you're happy with your baby, and I'm happy for you. It's beautiful because now you're a parent. You have to put your best foot forward for the child, whether the man isn't there. But like, do you not feel like this child needs that support of the guy? Some like my friend with a son. Like your son ended up like getting in trouble at 11, 12 years old, going to jail because he don't have a dad. He don't have nobody to like structure him.
Yeah.
So me personally, I was afraid of that. I just didn't want to grow up thinking, okay, now I'm gonna have a baby from my first boyfriend or a second boyfriend. I have 12 kids by now if that's the case. So I think it feared me a lot.
I'm sure some of them.
No, when I look back, none of them will stick around. I look at them now. I look at the guys who I've dated, who I was in a situation with. You all have 3, 4, 5 baby mamas. Nobody's in a relationship, family oriented. Nobody's married. So it's a cycle of stuff. And I'm like, one relationship, 2, 3. I had like in my serious relationships, these are the men that I would want to have a kid from. I want to be with the rest of my life, I thought.
Right.
And if that didn't work out, I'm your baby mama, now I'm his baby mama, now I'm his baby mama. Because those relationships didn't last.
Yeah.
And I think that was my biggest fear. I just always my mom was married after me. She got married to my sister's father.
I was gonna say, I'm sure one of those guys at one point, especially when you're in love, I'm sure one of them wanted to have a baby or
all of them at that point.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I would have been all of their baby mama.
Yeah.
If I would have just, I'm so in love and I'm so vulnerable for this cause. Now I love you. Okay, let's have a kid. Now you're not there, so I'm raising this kid by myself, even if you're co-parenting. But now I'm moving on to this person. I'm doing the same old thing. That was the pattern. Yeah. And I just was afraid of that because I felt like I don't want to have the same thing that I watch everybody around me go up. Even when it comes to like my mom, her sister, like everybody, all the women have 2, 3, 4 baby daddies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
tough.
I didn't really get that younger, but I definitely get it now. Like, and I mean,
what happened with your father? He never came around?
He just never was there. He never was in my life.
Do you know where he is?
Yeah, of course I know where he is. He's a bum. I don't like him. I'm never going to make up with him. I'm never going to talk to him. I feel like after all these years, I don't respect you as a human.
He's never tried to reach out. Even
when he did.
Famous?
Oh, when I got famous, of course.
Yeah.
But when he got famous, you came around and, it's not even that I'm famous. You just start coming around, but it was always a motive. It's always for something. And it's something. And I picked up on that. I don't have nothing to give you. Like, I've never got a birthday card from you. I've never got like a happy birthday, a flower, a rose, nothing. Not even. So that hurt me, like, you know what I mean? For years. So no, I don't want to be nobody's baby mama. I want to have a family. I want to get married. I want to have a kid. I want to have a life.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be the next baby mama.
No, I feel
because
that.
I feel like when I was young growing up, people really expected that from me. They felt like, oh, yeah, she's fast, whatever she gonna do right, she gonna be this baby mama. Like, that was the talk.
Yeah.
For me to just, because every guy that wanted to talk to me or whatever relationship I was in want to have a kid. I would have all these children, like the baby's kids, and then these daddies is running around looking crazy. No, that's just me. I want to have a kid. I want to have a family,
funny,
but
Trina.
I just want to have it like in the right way, Angie. Like, that stuff scared me my whole childhood.
I totally get that.
And of course I had my little sister, my brother, and I just always felt like I was the oldest. So their fathers was like everything to me. They treated me like I was their kid. So, but I'm always looking like, dang, you got your dad. Like, this is my sister, my brother. But why mine can't stick your head in somewhere around a door and say hi? Yeah. It just never happened.
Oh my God. Do you talk about any of that on this? I didn't.
I don't talk about him at all. I don't even care about this guy on my life. It's just my mom is Mother's Day, Father's Day. She's all around. 1,000.
Your mother must be very proud of you.
She's extremely proud.
Does your mother still work? Because I know she had the hair salon.
Yeah, no, she doesn't work. She's retired. She just sits home and chill and relax.
Good for her.
My mom is an investor. My mom has she's invested in a whole bunch of real estate properties and stuff. And my mom is the strongest person that for me, when I first started into this business, I got my first check from Atlantic Records. Oh, it was big. I was excited.
How much was it?
My check, it was maybe I think $250,000.
Okay, first check. That's a nice one.
First check. And so I come home, I show it to my mom. She takes it and puts it to the side. She said, so are you, I'm showing her my show. So she asked me to show her what I'm making. And I'm showing her, she said, okay, so let me just put this right here. And I was like, okay, cool. And so, as long as you're making money, you good. Okay, fine. Do you understand? I've been signed to Slip and Slide when I did my deal. Maybe right when I was getting out of my deal from Slip and Slide, which was I think 2005 or 6 or 7, whatever. Mm-hmm. It was bad. My deal was up. I was going back and forth. It was a whole bunch of situation with that. But anyway, I got out of the deal and I was just out here by myself. No deal, no label, no this, no nothing. Right. And I'm performing. I'm doing shows because I have music. Everybody loves it. That's cool. But then I started thinking now how and what am I doing? And and then my mom called me one day and she was like, when you get, I was out of town. She said, when you get back home, come over to my house. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come.
Oh my God, I love where this story is going.
I was crying. I was just, I was in emotional phase. So I think it's because it's your mom. She was like, I can see on the inside what you can't see. Everybody loves you. They see you working, but it's something that's making you go crazy. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, what are you talking about? She's like, I don't know if it's from the breakups or whatever this drama, all this stuff that you're taking on that you gotta conceal from the world, but I'm your mother, so I know. So she put me to the side and I get there and she's like, she actually said, let me see your bank account. So I'm like, okay, cool. I get on my phone, I go on my little thing. I just said, oh. And then she was like, so she was like, so I don't need no loan or nothing. So I was like, okay, cool. So she said to me, she said, here, she opened up an envelope, right? And this envelope, she had the check I gave her from signing to Atlantic in 1999, plus doubled it.
She invested it.
Yeah, doubled it. So I got the check I gave her plus double. So it was like $500,000
Wow.
from my mom because her investing in real estate properties and stuff for me, like just to do it. So she doubled it up just to make sure.
Yo, your mother, I love your mother.
I knew that I just want to. I'm watching you work. I'm watching you do your thing, but I gotta make sure you get what I'm saying when I say secure the bag, hold it down, and make sure your money makes sense.
Yeah.
From years, not just right now because you're in the moment. Everybody's rule is Trina's now, but what about 10 years? What about 15? What about 20? What about when you say, "Oh, I'm never touching the mic again"? What are you gonna do? You got a lot of money, but is that gonna last forever? Well, even if I'm not here. And I was just I was like, it was just stuff like so. And I had nobody came and said, "Oh, I know you're not gonna do. Here's this help. You need help. You want to go in the studio. You want to do anything." Nobody came to say like nothing. It was just my mom pulled this check out and doubled it up, and the bag was secure. So I know like I'm too independent, and I'm just not gonna settle.
And what did you do with that money?
I just put it up back in the bank.
You did?
Yeah, I ain't spend it. Just put it back up. But just the fact that my mom just showed me how to make sure I stay evolving and growing, and just to never fall short. And just because you got all this money so fast, don't just go spend it. You got 100 Chanel bags, and when I come to your house, all of them is almost on the floor.
Do you really have 100 Chanel?
I got probably like 60. I start giving away to my friends, and but me, I'm not materialistic driven. Like I love bags and shoes and all that stuff, but my purse right now is in the trunk. I mean, in the trunk of the car we in right now. Like I don't be really caring about stuff like that. But she was just trying to show me like how to value stuff and how to save and how to invest and how to do things that doesn't have to come directly from your music, but you have to make sure you secure for yourself because people not gonna always hold you on and look out for you.
No, and you've been managing to maintain for quite some time, little
and that's not easy.
That's not easy.
So,
it's not. And you're here now with a new
here.
album.
Yes.
How long has it been? Like 5 years?
4
years?
4 when I started working with Rico Love in the studio. This was like I'm about to give up. I don't care. I don't know what to do. I'm just stressed out. I don't care about no label. It's a couple labels that want me to sign independent. I'm like at a blank. And I went in the studio with Rico Love, and it just all came alive.
Oh,
I love Rico Love. He's like an inspiration. He's just amazing.
And you got some people. You got Nicki on it.
I got Nicki. I got
Plies.
Rico, Plies, 2 Chainz. I got Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
How
does that call go?
Wayne?
So did he hear the song where you talk about him in the song too?
He haven't heard that song. He hasn't heard that song, but this.
Wait, so you put him on the album, but you didn't play the song where he takes.
I didn't play that song for nobody when I got the song. It was just like me and Nicki. That was our vibe, and the engineer. That was it. But I put him on the album. This is like it was my birthday or whatever, and I just hit him up like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He was like, "Nothing." In the studio, I was like, "Perfect place to be. I'm about to send you a record right now." And I sent the record, and he did the record for me and sent it back. He was heard the record like, "Whoa, Bean, you're talking crazy," but I mean, he came back talking even crazier. So yeah,
I'm not surprised.
Yes.
Well, congratulations,
Thank
baby.
you,
So
Angie.
Tomorrow, actually, is it midnight tonight?
Midnight.
Are you excited?
I'm really excited. I'm nervous. I'm excited, but I'm just happy overall. It's I have a lot of fans. I'm just happy for all the support and the love.
Yeah, you deserve it, baby.
Thank you.
What do people need to know? I know we talked about it a little, but anything they should know?
That's
anything
it. The album is out. The album be out. You guys make sure you support it, download it, check it out. It's called The One. Has a lot of amazing artists on the album. I put everything into this album over my last 6 years. It's been a very hard but amazing journey. These 6 years.
You guys need to get it tonight at midnight.
Yes, please.
Trina, baby, one time.
Thank
Power
you.
5.1.